G'day everyone. I've just got back to my car after a fantastic couple of hours catching some lovely trout on my fly rod in some crystal clear water in a northeast Victorian high country stream. Rightio folks, before we go to the action, I'm just going to go over a few tech specs because I know a few people are going to be after that. I am using a Wild Fish Cascade series fly rod. It's a 4-weight fly rod, so it's a light to medium fly rod, ideal for these smaller rivers and larger streams, larger creeks. It's a 4-weight, it's a 4-piece, it's 7'6", and I've got it rigged up with 5-weight line, I think going 1 weight heavier with your line than what the rod is rated just assists to help you cast that light fly that little bit further. So it's a Wild Fish Cascade series 4-weight rod with a Shimano Ultegra Fly 34 reel on it and 5-weight line. Now, I've been using a Royal Stimulator, which most of you will know is my favourite fly. Underneath the Royal Stimulator, about 40 to 45 centimetres down, I've got a nymph known as a Copper John, although this Copper John was tied for me by my mate Chris Babo, so it's a Copper Babz. Good on you, Babz. Babz is an absolute legend and an absolute gun fly fisherman. I use my dropper about 40 centimetres below my fly. Babz has his about 1 metre. What I find when the water's shallow, I like having a short dropper. When it's deep, I like having a long dropper. So I average. So anyway, Royal Stimulator, size 12, quite large so that I can see it easily. And the Copper John nymph, or the Copper Babz nymph. Now in this video you'll see that every single fish took the nymph, not one took the dry fly. That didn't bother me, there was no cause for change. There's an old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Had I only been using the dry fly, nothing was taking it, well I would have made several changes until I found one that was working. But the fact is, the nymph was working super well, so I'd cast it out, I'd watch my Royal Stimulator, and if that just disappeared under the water for no reason, well then it's time to set the hook, folks, and that's what I've done in this video. I hope you enjoy it. I've just caught a nice brown trout and released it, only to discover that I wasn't recording. You love it when that happens. He came out of this hole, directly underneath those logs in the middle of the hole there. He took the nymph, or the Copper John. This is just glorious up here at the moment. Everything about this is just magnificent. The water is clear, it's crystal clear, it's very cold. There's lots of bird life, it's just absolutely magnificent. It's in the zone. Got him! I just said that's in the zone. And then along come this lovely trout and he took the nymph. He took the Copper John. In typical Robbie Alexander style, I'm not carrying a landing net, so... Alright. Come here, mister. Here's quite a nice trout. Look, lovely brownie. Lovely brown trout. If he gets off, I won't care. But I want to tell you something about fishing for trout in the heat of summer. He's better off to get off now than for me to lift him out of the water. What I want to do is get a really quick look at this fish. Yep, lovely fish, beautiful brown trout. Get the fly out, put the fish back. Nice brownie, see ya mate. And there he goes. Because this time of the year, the direct heat from the sun can do a lot of damage to these fish. Now today, the forecast is for 38 degrees where I live in Wangaratta. And up here, that's probably going to be around about 32 or 33 degrees. That's too hot. Trout do not want that sort of heat on their body. If you hold them out for too long, I could hold that up and pose for a photo and it'll be a great photo, but the fish will quite likely die. If you care about the trout in the heat of summer, the best thing you can do is get a real quick look, unhook, put them back. And that's where video is far better than photo with this sort of stuff. I've just spotted a small trout sitting midstream right in front of me. I'm not sure whether I can get the fly over to him or not. Yeah, now, spooked him I think, he's still sitting there. Straight over his head, look at that, he's not interested at all. He doesn't want the nymph or the dry. What's he doing? Maybe he's spooked. Ooh, he moved. Oh, I think he was spooked, that fish, actually. Ah. It's in these deeper holes like this where my nymph is not down long enough. It's just only about 40 centimetres under the dry. And it's times like now I wish it was about a metre under. But that's good in these holes, but it's no good in the shallows. You need to design an adjustable dropper. Oh look, there's a snake. There's a copperhead. How awesome is that? My fly is drifting straight towards a copperhead snake right now. What a beauty. It's a red belly black, actually. I thought it was a copperhead, but it's a red belly black. Imagine if you hooked a trout right now and it jumped right in front of that black snake. I'm actually surprised that I haven't caught a fish in this hole. Have a look at this awesome black snake. I am literally standing chest deep in water here. Wow. Isn't he a beauty? There he goes, look, he's just gone into the water with me. He's gone up under that rock. That is just so cool. Got him. Yes, he took the nymph. Oh yeah. He hit that like a steam train. Wow. It's a rainbow, this one. Hello, buddy. That's a lovely rainbow trout. Gee whiz, that's a nice fish. As I said before, if I don't lose him, I'm not going to hold him out of the water for long. A real quick glimpse. I'd love to get a photo of him, but I don't want the fish to die. So it's going to be a real quick glimpse of the fish. No, it's not. He just took off. Yeah. Wow. I don't care that I lost that fish because I was going to hold him out of the water for 3, 4, 5 at the most seconds. I'm excited. In my opinion, that fish is as good as caught. If I was serious about not losing that fish, if I really wanted to land it, I probably would have beached it over here somewhere in the shadows, rubbed off its slime on the rocks and everything and made sure I landed the fish. But I didn't, because the fish's health was my #1 concern. So in a way, I'm glad he got off. He was one of the nicest rainbow trout I've caught for a few years. He would have been up in the high 30 centimetre range, that fish. Bloody beauty. Gee, I'd love to hook a big rainbow from this far back. One thing I've noticed about trout, the further back you hook them from, the higher they tend to jump. Or at least the more they tend to jump. Got him! Yeah! Oh, he's taken the nymph again. Well, pretty safe to say, if I was just using this Royal Stimulator on its own, I wouldn't be catching very many fish today. I've not had one fish rise to it. This is a lovely brown. If I was serious about landing these fish, I would bring a landing net. But I'm not that serious. But look at the average size of these fish. Look how great fish. These are lovely fat trout. Come on, Bubba. Hey, Come on, mister. It's only going to be a short experience once you're out of the water, pal. Now, quick. Hold up for the camera, then put you straight back in, and you'll be glad you met me. Come on. Come on. Being very gentle here. Being very gentle. Very gentle. What a lovely brown trout. And I wouldn't care if that copper John fell out right now. Strength. Murray cod, when you catch them, don't carry on like this. They just play the game. I guess this is why trout are such a well-respected sport fish. They've got a lot of stamina. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it this time. Just go to the comfort lift. It will be comfortable. Here we go. Look at that for a magnificent brown trout. There you go, mate. Beautiful brown trout, nice and fat. See you later, buddy. Thank you for coming along and making yourself known. And there he goes over there. I've said it about 5 times today, and I'll just keep saying it. This time of the year, when it's stinking hot, it's imperative that you get your trout back in the water as quickly as possible. In the springtime, you've got time for a quick photo, but in the heat of summer, when the water's warmer, the air's warmer, if you love your fish and want to release them, the only option you've got, straight back in the drink within a matter of seconds. Rightio, folks, I've just had to pull up for a quick glasses change. Just after I caught that last fish and released it a few moments ago, the batteries on my HD VCS sunglasses went flat. Now, they were my older glasses. The ones I've got on now are my new ones. These are more of a wide angle. I actually have a little battery power pack that I carry with me, and I interchange them, I swap them around, so while I'm filming with these ones now, the ones that just went flat are getting a top up of charge. And if these go flat, well, I can swap back. If I decide I want to go and fish one of my favourite little micro streams on the way back, those tiny little trickles that I love so much, my other glasses should be charged by then and I can go and do that. Got him! Right out in the middle of the hole. He's only a little one. I was just thinking, there's no way this could be a fishless pool. Have a look at that. Alright. Lovely little trout in this glorious bit of water. There you go, mate. Straight back in the drink like the rest of them. The old copper Babz. Or the Chris Babo tide copper John. It is doing the damage today. Got him. Yes. Oh, look at that. Could he possibly have jumped any higher? Could I possibly be holding my rod up any higher? I had too much slack line out. Wow. What an aerobatic little fish. Righto, mate. Time for the big unhook. Lovely little brown trout. Come on, quick. Let me get you off before you stay out of the water for too long. Thank you very much for coming to my party. Alright, mate, lovely brown. See you later. Straight back in the drink. Again, with a minimal time out of the water possible.